So, after experiencing the hell that was the first stage, or the second to last stage, let's hop immediately into Dragon Ball Super Part 2 here. We're not even doing intros. Like, we don't need intros right now. We need to get through this together as a team. Because this, I feel, is going to be a problem. Now, we do have UI Goku. I scanned through this before bringing UI Goku, just in case, to see if anyone was dodge canceling, and I didn't see a dodge canceling anywhere. There is one thing that UI Goku is gonna be negatively impacted by, or like his presence, but it's not like that big of a deal. Anyway, starting off here, Kefla. This base Kefla here, she does a 2.8 million damage attack stat on her super attack. Her normals do 1 million. She gets 50% attack and defense on her second turn, and 100% attack and defense on her fourth turn. So on turn 4, if you're still in base Kefla, she is gonna kill you. You're just gonna die, right? Which we don't want, obviously. I would rather not get one shot by base Kefla when you have a lot of enemies to go in here. It's gonna be rough. I'm just gonna paint the picture very clearly here. It'll be a little challenging. However, we do have access to the fusions, right? We're gonna use them. They are very helpful in here. Not having them, I don't even know what you'd do. Probably you would want Goku and Frieza would probably be your best option, because of the fact that they can stun, and a lot of these phases you can stun. They would probably be a great help here. For sure. But mainly, things are just going to get a little wacky going forward. Alright, Vegeta kills. We never even saw her super attack, so it doesn't matter. I did bring Gotenks instead of, like, Broly. I don't know, I felt like Gotenks would be a little bit more helpful here, because by the looks of it, these enemies want you to be fighting them for a while, right? So that they can get scary. But if we never let them get scary, which Tech Broly would let them happen, right? It would let it happen because Tech Broly would not attack for a turn, right? That's the best part of Tech Broly. You get his like guaranteed slot 1 tanking for 1 turn. This super attack, by the way, does 2.8 with a 50% defense decrease, so it'll hurt a little bit. Her normals do literally nothing, so it doesn't matter. And we're at 70% HP now, which is great for us. Kefla also gets 20% defense every single turn and dodges, which her dodge chance is pretty low, so I don't think it'll matter too much. And obviously the defense increase doesn't matter at all because Eunice crit, and it won't matter, right? If you crit her, she'll die anyway. What I was saying, right, is that a lot of these fights, including this Kefla, want you to be on these phases for a certain amount of turns, or get stronger with each turn passed. So I felt like having Tech Broly here, who has a full turn where he does literally nothing besides support, it would not help us. We want to be out. That's like the goal here, is to get in and out as fast as possible. Like the true VT eating Khalifa's booty. That's what we want. We want to get in and out. Right. We want to finish quickly. Again, y'all get the joke. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, right? But that's what we want. Now, one problem I could potentially see with Gotenks is him getting caught in one of these like defense reduction ones, right? That could be pretty bad. Just because like he is kind of like functioning purely on raw defense, and if he's getting caught, you're gonna die. Right? Like, this just... If he gets caught by a super attack and he doesn't proc his defense thing, or his, the tank or die thing, whatever, like, the massive defense that he can potentially get on a super attack, if he doesn't proc that, you're gonna explode, and it's not gonna feel great. Right? And there's multiple enemies in here that are either lowering your defense, or building up to crazy amounts of damage, or critting, or that kind of thing. And that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. So I would prefer to just not deal with that at all. That would be, like, preferable for me. So, Gotenks might have that happen to us here. But I don't know. I don't think he will. I hope he doesn't. I sure hope not. But it could. It could happen, I guess. It could. Now, this is actually good for us that we killed here with the Great Ape. Again, because I want to get out of this fight. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku is going to do massive damage to this next Kefla. Now, this next Kefla does hit really goddamn hard, right? She does a 3.3 million damage super attack with a 50% attack raise, which her attack stat being 1.2 means that she is in reality doing a 3.96 million damage super attack. So damn near 4 million super attack, and we're on turn 3. By the way, I just want to point that out. This is turn 3. Just saying. It's not like we're really far into the fight yet. However, right, on turn 3, if you fight this Kefla for more than 3 turns, she gets another 50% attack and defense. Which means she is then hitting for like damn near 5 million attack stat. You're just gonna die. Unless you have like a Vegeta or a Gogeta out. So that's why I wanted to do that as quickly as possible. Right. Just get her the hell out of here. Hope that we can just kind of avoid it entirely. Right. And then, yeah, go from there. That was the goal. That was the plan. And I'm hoping it works out. Right. Kefla does also get damage reduction before she receives 10 attacks. I don't think that matters, like, at all. I think we're just gonna kill her. I think I might Veku next turn. That was the first time I've ever seen Vegeta only do 1 attack. That's so sad. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is doing a lot of damage too. Okay. And he didn't have 24 keys, so we couldn't have done an additional super attack guaranteed. Yeah, I think I just Veku here, because then we can just like... Oh, yeah, I'm totally Vekuing right now. I'm gonna Veku all over the place, man. Remember that having Vegeta out gives us attack support instead of defense support. So yeah, let me Veku all over the place. Bonk. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Alright. We could have probably also popped the Potara, or broke the Potara here. And that would have also done good work for us as well. But I think we just kill Kef like this. And if we don't, we have the ability to pop Vegito next turn. But I want to go into the next phase with UI Goku's 100% dodge chance. That's what I want. I don't know if we're gonna have it, but we should kill here. Yeah. Main thing that's a problem. Because we're gonna go fight the Universe 2 girls now. Right. So bye-bye Kefla, you got cooked. Much easier than Hit was, by the way. Hit was a nightmare. Especially if you saw the video. Oh my god, Hit gave us so much trouble. But okay, so the Universe 2 girls. Right. In their first phase, they get attack and defense every single turn up to 110%. And they get damage reduction raised if there's a tournament participant category ally. Or a category enemy. Which, I mean, I guess. Sure. Be my guest. Get additional damage reduction. Again, I don't think that matters. Like, at all. I guess it could, hypothetically speaking. Their super attack, they don't have an effect, luckily. They do 3.3 on it. Same damage as the ending phase of Kefla without the attack buff. Which is kind of ridiculous that the Universe 2 girls do the same damage as Super Saiyan 2 Kefla does, base. Same thing with their attack stat is 1.2 million, just like STR Kefla's was. Again, ridiculous that these guys have the same attack stat number as Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. But hey, I didn't design the fight. I didn't tell them that, you know, Ribrianne, Kakunsa, and Rosie are just as strong as Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Well, I mean, I guess technically they're not, right? Like, fully built up they would be. But, like, not fully built up, there's, yeah, no shot. And who cares about their damage reduction? Like, let's be for real. No one cares about that. That's not a big deal at all. Because, just watch this. Yeah, full 2 health bars gone. Just mentioned that crit, and there's even more health gone. Especially if Gotenks would have got 24 ki, he would have just incinerated them as well. Would Gotenks die to their super attack? But type advantage? Probably not, right? There's no way. I would highly doubt it. I would prefer if they just super attack here, though. Okay, I mean, we're gonna see them super attack Gotenks, I guess. 55% Gotenks. I mean, post super attack 55% Gotenks. I would assume he would be completely fine. I would assume. Again, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't used Gotenks a whole lot. I mean, I have since getting him, but like, okay. So we have his attack buff or his defense buff. How much damage do you take from this? This is 3.3. I guess probably a little bit more than 3.3 because they have that. Oh yeah, he got his defense buff anyway. It didn't matter. So now they have an additional 44% attack. Lucky us, I guess. What's their cooldown? 15? Okay, that's ridiculous. Now, the big issue here is next turn, what we're gonna do. Because of one big problem. And that is the fact that Giant Ribrianne is a little crazy. For some odd reason, Giant Ribrianne does a 4.5 million attack stat, and on her second turn, she gets an additional 100% attack. So, with an attack stat of 1.5 million, that puts her at, what, a 6 million attack stat with 3 million normals? I mean, that's a little crazy. I can't lie to you and say that it's not. It's definitely a little wild. But hey, our beast is fully built up, though. He's gonna get hit by all these, so he's fully built up. So he should be fine to eat the 6 million attack stat super. But we are going to have to pray that UI Goku dodges. Which I don't know how that's gonna go. Turn 3 is easily our weakest turn, because we don't have anything. The only way it wouldn't be weak for us is if we had a revive available with UI Goku. But they didn't do damage to us at all. So we don't have that. So, it's all in AGL UI Goku's hands. Dodge. 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 One more. No! UI Goku! He was at 98% chance! %98 dodge chance. I'll come back once we're at that phase, man. 98%, really? So, funny story. Am I dead? It's turn 2. And we are against Ribrianne. Now, if you remember what I told you, before we got to this part of the video, before I skipped ahead, I said, hey, Ribrianne hits really goddamn hard on her second turn. And really hard in general, right? She does a 4.5 million attack stat. Her normals do 1.5. It's turn 2. Now, I do think that even type disadvantage, Super Saiyan 4 Goku could eat a couple normals from Tech Ribrianne. I don't think he would live a super. I don't think he's eating 4.5 type disadvantage. That's just me personally. I don't think he is. So I'm really hoping that Ribrianne decides to super attack this Goku right here, because he would live it for free. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets to turn support off, he'd be fine. Alright, so that's what I'm really hoping for. If that doesn't happen, we're dead. Like, completely. I'll turn the audio back on just in case we survive. I don't think we're gonna live. I think we're, like, super cooked. Ribrianne, please super him. No, she's super attacking slot 3. I mean, hey, if Super Saiyan 4 Goku wants to live a 4.5 million damage super attack from Ribrianne, I would be legitimately impressed. Again, this is 4.5 million type disadvantage. I highly doubt he lives this. Even if that was a super, I highly doubt he'd live. Oh? She didn't even do it. Interesting. Now we have the revive ready. So we're probably gonna revive. Now, funny story. Next turn will be turn 4. Even if we don't survive this, we do have the ability to smack her with Veku. Which we're totally doing, by the way. On this turn, remember, she's doing a 2.7 million normal. Yeah, I mean, that's what 100% attack on the second turn looks like. Jeez, Ribrianne. Oh my god. I'm gonna assume she keeps that. So, I mean, hey, the one super attack from Super Saiyan, or from UI Goku was good. We take those. But we're gonna Veku. It's Vekuing time. Just like in the last video, right, where we Veku'd all over the place. I'm Vekuing so hard right now. Veku, go! Get her! Hell yeah, he didn't crit, but got her ass. Alright. Then we're gonna switch back to offense mode. And just get her the hell out of here, I think. I think she's dead. Now, Beast isn't gonna do a whole lot of damage because he has to get hit and all that nonsense, right? But like nobody else does. So these guys are just gonna do whatever they feel like doing, which is hopefully 4 super attacks that do a lot of damage. It's looking like they're doing 4 super attacks that do a lot of damage. So bye-bye, Ribrianne. See ya later, ya giant lady. Remember, she called Android 18 ugly. Her opinion cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted at all. No, sir. Alright, cool. The R she loves. Now moving on to Topo for the first time. Yeah, Topo. 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 Oh, we get to listen to this jazz theme, hell yeah. So Topo, he passively is lowering. Whoa, these orbs suck. Holy terrible orbs. Man, as I was gonna say, Topo passively lowers our attack and defense by 11% every single turn, up to a max of 50%. Right. He also gets 30% attack and defense on his super attack effect. So him super attacking just now, that was, well, it was a base 2.8 and he does a million, so it was actually a 3.1 million. Right. And now he is doing 1.3 million damage normals. I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal for us. I mean, yeah, he is lowering our defense by 11%, which is kind of annoying. But shouldn't be that bad. Really shouldn't. Also, it looks like we do not want to attack Topo with Ki Blasts once we're in his second phase. Who has a Ki Blast super attack? How many of our... This is a Ki Blast. Which means... Oh, that's not good for us then, is it? For one of our main damage carries, a Ki Blast super attacker. That's pretty bad for us. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a way around it. His 18 Ki is also a Ki Blast, so we would want to transform into Super Saiyan 4. Also, he's been so helpful here, by the way. I just want to point that out. Yeah, I think he is the winner of these stages. He is so helpful in defending against some of these bosses. Being able to just completely get rid of their stupid gimmicks is so nice. And then the 2-turn support helps so much in these short fights. It helps so goddamn much. I cannot understate how much it is legitimately helping. Like, it's fantastic. I love it. It's just really nice. Now, we are barely too strong right now, or too much HP. I think that is a big issue. because of turn 3 being really weak for us, right? Turn 3, if this was turn 3, is not weak at all. Turn 3 with the UI Goku is scary. That's for sure. And we're definitely going to be against physical Topo. So... Physical Topo does scare me, by the way. I just want to point that out. He scares me. Fully built up physical Topo is doing a 5 million damage super attack. That's gonna hurt. Definitely gonna hurt. God damn, Goku. Okay, well, he's built up really hard. Are we okay? Are we gonna be fine? It's mainly up to UI Goku. If UI Goku decides that he wants to dodge like a lot, we'll be completely fine. If he decides he does not wish to dodge, we are in a world of hurt. Dodge. Great. Thank you. We just gotta live this turn. We live this turn, we win. At least this fight. And then we have to go on to Jiren. Right. The fact that we're 3 fights in. So if we lose here, we have to go. Gotta go beat Kefla again. Gotta go beat Ribrianne again. Gotta beat Topo again. And then we still have to beat Jiren. That's the hard part about this phase, is you have to be flawless. Right? And that's really difficult. And seeing Tech Broly die against that hit makes me very scared to ever use him in here. Okay, UI Goku did his job. He dodged more than enough to get 100% dodge chance. These guys, I think, will be okay. They are going to build up Topo really hard, but I don't know if they should be okay with normals. It's their first turn. Vegeta is the one that I'm a little bit worried about. Topo's normals post super attack fully built up are doing 3 million, by the way. Because he gets 100% attack on his super attack effect, that is a base of 3 million, and he has a base attack set of 1 million, so that puts him to 2 million, right? And then he gets 20% attack and defense up to 100% with each Ki Blast super attack received, which would then put him to 3 million damage on his super attack effect, or on his normals. 3 million normals is kind of a lot, so I'm a little scared. Just a little bit. Just because he is going to hit really hard. Yeah, that's too much damage for Vegeta. I'll be back again. So, we're back, but, like, still in a pretty awful spot. If you remember last time I was here, it shouldn't be very long for you, but very long for me, right? We saw this base Vegeta, right, take so much damage from Topo. And I think it's because they designed this Topo to, like, counter the fusions. Because the fusions do so many attacks that are key-based, right? So what ends up happening is your fusions will just build up Topo to the point where they're doing, like, he's doing so much damage to you, and you can't really eat that. It's a bit rough, right? Because Topo, again, remember, his base damage is 1 million on his normals, and when he's fully built up after he super attacks, he's doing 3 million damage normals. Nobody is really just eating that turn 1. It's just not possible. So it's kind of rough. Now, I think there is potential here for us to live that. Though we would have needed, like, because I don't know, Vegeta at the end, he would have taken so much damage. And it would have had to been like Beast right away, right? That's probably who would have had to eat the attack. Now, I also, if we die here, right, I'm debating putting on Evolution Blue Vegeta. I don't know. I don't know why, but in my head, Evolution Blue Vegeta makes a lot more sense to bring here. Just because he's a damn near invincible. And he would get us out of this phase really quickly. Now the problem we might run into... Okay, let's see. Where's Topo super attacking? That's going to be a big thing for how much damage we take. You know what? I think... Could Topo damage us after we finish building him up? Because he's going to be fully built up at the end of this. Alright. Okay, that's good, actually. But also not good, because I want to kill Topo. The problem is I don't think we're going to be able to put Topo down before he has the ability to put us down. Right? Because we're not going to be able to go into Super Saiyan 4. Oh my god, we could have completely not used Beast Active at all. Dude, that's terrible. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think it has to do something like this. Vegeta, are you strong enough? Because it took me like 20 minutes to get back here. I could trust UI Goku. I think we have to. I do think we have to. I don't want to, but I think it's like a must. Ugh. All of these scare me. Every single one of these is gonna scare me. Because the likelihood of Topo just like sitting us down is incredibly high. Right? 1 in normal is killing UI Goku. UI Goku is not living at 2 million damage normal. He does not. It's just not possible for him. If we had 24k, I think UI Goku would have actually probably just killed. Which is unfortunate because we just didn't have the key either. So UI Goku, I need you to just like live. No. One more. Thank you. A little spooky. Just a little bit. Alright. We have another problem, though. And the problem is Jiren. We still have a whole other fight to go through. So Jiren is equally scary. Because Jiren is doing a 3 million damage super attack that gives him 50% attack when he supers. So that puts him at actually a 3.5 million damage super attack. However, it's a crit. So it's gonna hurt. Really bad. And he has a damage threshold. So he has that too. Preferably, I think he super attacks Beast or Goku. Just as long as he doesn't super attack Gotenks, I think we're fine. I think if super attacks Beast, we're under 77% HP, and we can have the revive ready in the event that the Vegeta side dies, right? Because type disadvantage crits are not going to be nice for him. I mean, we saw what he took from non-type disadvantage weaker crits, right? So I don't think he would very much like Jiren attacking him. Please super attack Vegito. Don't super attack Gotenks in slot 3. Please do not super attack Gotenks in slot 3. I am 58 minutes into this recording. I swear to God. If he super attacks Gotenks in slot 3, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, legitimately. So sad. Okay. So far, so good. We're actually kind of piecing him up health-wise. Would it be better for us if we killed? Maybe. Actually, I think it would be. It also hasn't super attacked yet, so Gotenks is about to have to deal with that. Oh, are we gonna one-turn him? Is this better? It might be. It might be. Okay, we one-turned attack Jiren, which I think is okay. So AGL Jiren here. This, I like how this attack pattern is. AGL Jiren, what he does, his super attack is 5.6 base. It has no additional effects on it, just a 5.6 million attack stat. His normals only do 1.6, which again is very livable for our entire team. He does get 11% attack every single turn, but he also loses attack with each attack received. Right? So by the time Vegeta goes at the end, Jiren will have lost a lot of attack. So long as he super attacks UI Goku, I think we win. Super attack UI Goku, please. Please, there's so many attacks in slot 1. Please super attack him. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bless up. Bless the heavens above. He super attacked UI. This is rough. These fights are rough, especially if you have to do them back to back. I think that's the hardest part. Kefla, I don't think is that big of a deal. Right? She's a very long fight, so you have a lot of time to build up to your big, stupid, silly haha mechanics. Especially when one of her phases is intent on stalling you out. Stalling against the fusions is, like, the worst thing a boss could do. Right? Because the fusions will kill them. Right? But, like, a boss like this, where if you're able to one-turn the scarier part, because I'm 100% certain that this Vegeta would die to the last phase Jiren because he was critting. He crits on everything, on his normals, on everything. He's critting. But this guy's not. So we don't have to worry about that. So the guard is still going to be very, very helpful here, whereas the guard last turn with type disadvantage would just saw through Vegeta. This time, Vegeta only has to pretty much just eat 1,000,000 damage normal, which he can easily do post super attack in slot 2 or 3. Right? That's not a big deal at all, especially when we're attack debuffing him, right? That's not a problem. Right? And then next turn we have Beast active, and then when we get back to this turn, who are we going to have? Who's going to be coming onto rotation? Gotenks? I mean, I guess potentially our turn 4 could be a little scary, right? But we will have counteracted a lot of Jiren's, like, big attack stats. Right, because Jiren, again, he is building up attack every single turn, but you also can lower his attack by 77%, right? So, it's not the worst thing ever. We are going to maximize damage here. We need to get Jiren the hell out of here, because we do not want to be in this fight longer than we need to, right? We just want to get out, do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible, and get out of here. I think that will be very doable, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have Gotenks and UI Goku's active skill attacks, which, if this rotation doesn't take out Jiren, that rotation will, right? I highly doubt Jiren can take out Beast Gohan with his taunt. Yeah, it's type advantage, but we're also debuffing him a lot. And we have All in the Family active. We're getting defense support from the Goku in slot 2. Goku, for one, is going to do stupid amounts of damage here. Right. Yeah, 2.7. Oh, or 27. Sorry. Yeah, he... Especially if these are crits. Which, I remember, UI Goku did give us crit support last turn. We didn't crit, but it's fine. This is not the time for normals. Not the time. Not the time, Goku. Yeah, I think we have it in the bag. I think one-turning that first phase of Jiren was very helpful. Gotenks did such a great job. He was a great decision. I'm glad I picked him over Tech Broly for this. Alright, let's see how much Beast takes from this. He's fully built up by now, surely. Alright. With his taunt, yeah, he takes nothing. And he's been getting hit all this time, so his attack stat is going to be pretty damn high. What are we looking at? So many hits. This Jiren hits 15 damn times. 24 from my Beast. Yeah, he's taking out Jiren. Well, we did it. These fights are rough, man. Very quickly, things can not go your way, and you just kind of get smoked. Like, I think every single boss in this phase has or not in this phase, in this whole fight, has a way of just one-shotting you, right? If you, like, they have a kill condition. Every single one of them does, and that's really spooky. Right, so you have to make sure that you're playing around each individual boss's, like, kill condition, and it's even worse when you're at Topo, like we were, and you just got unlucky kind of with rotations and how they kind of ended up, and he just kills you through your millions of defense. It's really rough. Anyway, let's go ahead and claim the rewards here. 15 stones. Yippee. I mean, we'll gladly take it. And a title. I don't know where the title is at, but we'll take a look at the title just because I feel like it makes sense to. Here's my profile, by the way. Oh, we can take off the the music, thankfully. I think it's going to be in here. Because this is where all, like, typically the event titles are. It should be, anyway. Where are you at, title? I know this video's long, but, like, it's going to be long anyway. Like, I might as well show off the final reward you get for beating all the stages. Again, it is weird that there is no, like, Dragon Ball... There's no, like, Movies Part 3 or Part 4 with Beerus, Frieza, and Cell, Max, and Broly. It is weird that they don't have stages. If that was a stage, it probably would be one of the harder ones too, so I don't understand why it doesn't have one. Like, I feel like it really makes sense for them to have a stage, and they just, like, didn't design one for it. I guess they only want to do the mainline series. Anyway, there's our title. Pretty cool. Right? Kid Goku and Shenron. I kind of like it. I might have it on for a while. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the Battle Hardened Formidable Foes fights. I think they're legit challenges. I like them a lot. I'm glad that we have hard content that's both long and short. Guess who's good at both those, though? Super Fan for Goku. So, again, let me know what you guys think about in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.